here with Technique Tuesday. George and I are touring the Hoover Dam today. We've been traveling around the West. We've been to Sedona, we've been to the Grand Canyon. We are now staying in Las Vegas and we've decided to visit the Hoover Dam today and just enjoy the views and enjoy Technique Tuesday.
Hello everybody. So today I have this extra piece of craft paper and we're going to put it through our wood slats embossing folder that I have here. So we just ran this through ran this through the die cutting machine. So I'm going to just even it out a little bit. I could have done this beforehand too. We're just going to clean this up a little bit more. All right, perfect. So our card bases are usually 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So let's say I want to take the card long ways. So we're going to do 5 1/2. So I'm just going to cut this down. You can do this with any wood grain paper. I just happen to not be able to find any at the moment. So I just grabbed an embossing folder. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a fence out of it. And it's super easy, especially because you already have the wood grain, right? So you can always draw this out beforehand, or you can just take a scissor and you can kind of guesstimate. I mean, these were slats, so they do have specific stopping and starting points, which is easier for me. So by just making a little bit of a curve there, it doesn't have to be perfect because fences are not perfect. So that's just one way we can do this. We're actually going to do a little bit of a bigger piece as well, and I'm going to show you something different. All right, so that's one fence, and then I took it again and I went through it again. But this time what we're going to do, instead of going straight, we're going to kind of make it a little bit tiered, right? So each one of our slats is going to get slightly higher. All right, so I just made it 5 across because if it's going to go on 5 1/2, I figured I could do a little bit of a border around it. You can see the difference between the two. Both are fences and can be used for different projects, which we'll kind of do as we go along here. But what I want to do just to kind of define them a little bit more is I'm going to grab in my blending markers. And the muted brown I feel like is going to be perfect for this. Just to give a little definition, we can kind of go in between each one of the fences. I can actually use the blending pens themselves to kind of blend it down, or I can take in a blender as well. It looks dark right now, but I promise it's going to dry. You can see how that kind of distresses it a little bit. Like I said, it's going to lighten up as it dries. You could also take some ink to it, give it a little bit more dimension that way. But it kind of takes it from this to this and makes it into something a little bit more fence-like. And then you can always take some stamps and stamp some greenery, stamp some ferns, put some flowers on top. But that's going to be later this month. So that's Technique Tuesday. We hope you enjoyed it and stick around for how we will use this for Throw It Together Thursday.
And that's Technique Tuesday. We hope you enjoyed and just enjoy some more sights, and we'll see you next week.
So if we want...
Very good. Hi everybody, this is Adele from Technique Tuesday, and Hi everybody, this is Adele from Just Say Scrap, and I'm here with Technique. What?
Gotta do it this way.
All right.
Right for the video.
With the left